Mason Mount is back and ready to start for Manchester United in the game against Liverpool. Welcome to the United Hotspot. My name is Webb, and here is all Man United news today. And I'll start it off with that surprising one, as whereas we thought that Mount would be only able to play for Man United after the international break, it is suggested that Mount will be in the squad that will take on Liverpool later on today, and Mount is expected to start. Of course, we know his work rate and how much that will be needed in a game against a team like this, one of the most difficult teams to face in the English Premier League. And considering that we are playing at home, you need every runner and fighter you can get in such a game. Now, Mount, whereas he last played football, I think in November, it is believed that he's okay. He's fit. He has passed the fitness test, and he's able to come and show himself. He's hungry to return and show himself and what he can do. And that's the hunger that Eric Ten Hag needs. So Mason Mount is said it is said he could surprise everyone, Eric Ten Hag, and start him against Liverpool at Old Trafford. Now, question then would be, start ahead of who? Marcus Rashford. Is Hoyland then going to be starting on the bench? Will Bruno be benched? Is Casemiro going to be out? Will it be Garnacho? That's the question. If you ask me, I think if it happens and Mount starts this game, first of all, he has got to be playing a more central role. That means Eric Ten Hag perhaps could be planning to pack the midfield. Maybe he could plan then to rest Rasmus Hoyland and start without a natural number 9, play with a false 9, create space for Mount in the middle, and push Bruno Fernandes out wide, probably, or kill the width, keep Bruno Fernandes as a false 9. Then, of course, Hoyland starts on the bench because they're also not been 100% fit. So I'll be interested in seeing what Eric Ten Hag wants to do. But as it seems he wants to pack the midfield, and that's his game plan, to be able to deal with what is expected to be a very, very, very stubborn Liverpool team. So that's the news that is coming through. I love to see it because I think if there is one player who's going to bring a new breath of fresh air, I mean, it's him, because he has not been playing for a long time. A lot of us have hope in him and what he can do. We believe if he's given the opportunity and given a proper setup in which he has got to play, Mount can be an important player for Manchester United. So that's a quick update for you on Man United ahead of our quarterfinal in the FA Cup with Liverpool. Now, still speaking Manchester United and what's happening, Andre Onana is becoming the talk of town. Of course, he's trending left, right, and center because, of course, every time we are going into a game like this, Andre Onana is one of those we talk about because we do know that if United is going to have any chance in this game, he has got to be on his best behavior. Now, Andre Onana is saying he has got utmost confidence in himself now, which we have been speaking about. He has always had it in terms of how he spoke, but when it came to the pitch, it wasn't seen. Well, it seems he has a lot of it now. And as we go into that game, we all know that we shall rely a lot on him and his organization in the back. Now, I wonder, and I've been thinking, who are the preferred centre backs for Andre Onana to play with? If you look at United games that have been played, which centre backs seem to have given him confidence? You do recall that in the goalless draw we played at Anfield, it was Varane and Johnny Evans who are playing in centre back. It's most likely going to be a different pairing this time. It's most likely going to be Varane and Harry Maguire. But I feel like these days it doesn't matter which centre backs he plays with. He seems to be confident, and that for me is very important. It's a very important thing to see in a goalkeeper. If you're confident with whichever defenders that who are shielding your goal, it shows that maybe you're beginning to get it. And if he's playing well, then Eric Ten Hag will have the confidence to stick to his format and style of play. But the risk in the style of play Eric Ten Hag has is the fact that Andre Onana and his close passes to the box, it is always Liverpool will press you and they will punish you if you make one simple wrong pass. That's the risk in it. I like the fact that in the last game against Everton, Onana, I think, reduced on how many balls he was passing around the box. I think Eric Ten Hag told him to be more direct. He was kicking away more balls than usual. I'm hoping he does the same because we can't risk to flat around our goal with Mo Salah, Gapco, and all these fast young Liverpool players coming at us. I think it will be a dangerous one. But Onana is trending, and for me, it's a good sign that maybe it will be another good day. I hope he is man of the match. I would be happy if Andrew Onana is man of the match in the game. Not that it's a good thing to have your goalkeeper as the man of the match, because it means they are coming so much at you and he's saving you a lot. But just for him, in such a big game, he has been denied the man of the match accolade one time too many. If he gets it against Liverpool at Old Trafford, I think that again will boost his confidence even more. Now, Mason Greenwood is still balling and is still top of the talk. And well, it is said that Getafe, he will not start Getafe, whereas they have been interested in him. These talks that we see Richard Arnold and Matt Hargreaves having with Barcelona and the like seem to be yielding something. And reports that are coming through are that Mason Greenwood will not be staying at Getafe. Question is, will he then return to Man United after his loan, or will he proceed straight and cross over to Barcelona or Real Madrid? That's the question. The reality, though, is he is doing wonders. He set up a bit Girona by 1-0, and he played well in that game. I think was one of the second or third best performers for his side. They are ninth on the pile in the La Liga. His arrival at Getafe has kept them in the bottom half of the table, of the Spanish La Liga table. That's how important this boy is, and he has been consistent. Every time they go into a game, he's one of the most highly rated players for Getafe. He's one of the players they look at with belief that he's going to perform. So the ratings are always high consistently. This is the player Man United is at the verge of losing for about £40 million. Wow. Very interesting and shocking. But that's how low we've sunk as Manchester United. Back proper to that game, I just wanted to just hint on those. But back proper to the game, well, Eric Ten Hag has told his players that he does want them to give their all so that they show everyone that this team has got what it takes to match the so-called big guns in the league. That's what he has said. But he also says that Manchester United should, the fans, the supporters, should bring the noise. That's what Ericsson and Hag wants. So you remember in my earlier videos a few days ago, I think 1 or 2 days ago, when I told you the secret weapon for us in that game is not just the players, it is the supporters, the 12th player. It is a secret weapon, because if we unleash it, trust you me, Liverpool will be out of sorts. So it's going to be a very important one. And Eric Ten Hag too is calling for the same, that we should bring the noise from start to the end of the game, psych the players up, and hope that the results will come. The game plan seems to be one of conservativeness. Man United will be playing conservative. They will respect Liverpool a bit from what we are gathering, and try to get them on the counter, and hope that the results might come. If it doesn't bite us the way it did against Man City, that's the game plan that Eric Ten Hag seems to be going for. So that's how it is. The top four race is on. Tottenham Hotspurs have dropped points. They have been beaten by Fulham. Tottenham Hotspurs have lost to Fulham by 3-0. Now, this was a Premier League game. Remember, they beat Aston Villa. Now they lose. So it shows you that, you know, the teams above us are also not doing that well. So they have got 53 points now. They are Tottenham, who are fifth, are now, what's that? 6 points. 6 points ahead, clear of us. 6 points are not points we cannot trim. That's not a lead we can't trim. They are not run away against us, which I think is quite decent. So, but for now, focus first is on the FA Cup as we do take on Liverpool. What's your prediction? Mine is Man United, regardless whether Mount starts or not. For me, my prediction is Man United will win. If Hoyland starts by 3-1, if not, it will be 2-1. That's my prediction. I'll catch you later. Subscribe.